Alright. I'm going to... This is the needles off of my Hesston 4590 small square baler. There's some sharp edges here. And I'm going to rework these needles because I think that when I'm switching balls of twine that the knot might be getting cut, and it might just, it might be cutting the twine and thinning it. And then if you have a rough or sharp spot on, say, your stripper arm, that could also contribute to broken strings at times. At any rate, it just compromises everything along the way. So I have, here's the other needle. It's wallowed out. So I'm going to go ahead and got the TIG out here. I'm going to go ahead and TIG this. I'm going to use my Synchrowave Miller 180 TIG, and I got this die grinder bit here, so I'll use that to kind of polish it up a little bit and give this a try. So let's do some welding and see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and use a stainless steel welding rod. I don't know, stainless seems to work pretty good. Gives you a pretty good high weld. That's the nice thing about the TIG welder. You can put the stainless on here, on the regular soft steel. So throw a little bit of preheat on this. Okay, well, I kind of messed up here. Right here, I kind of melted that ridge there that acts as kind of a guide. So I'm trying to add some weld back to it. So I've got to be a little bit more careful. I really don't TIG weld a whole lot. But yeah, then I have to get that top eyelet and maybe flip this around too. Okay, so this is what I ended up with. I got rid of those grooves. This eyelet's a little bit lopsided, and I didn't want to thin out this area over here anymore or heat it too much. It's actually pretty thin once you start getting in there, so got to get a thinner die grinder bit to get in there and figure that out. But and then this other one, there's a little bit more filling I could have done. Kept trying to fill in that little hole there, but I don't know, there's got to be some impurity there in the well. So yeah, so it looks kind of ugly now, but I'm gonna wallow that up. I'm gonna smooth it out. I gotta get a real thin die grinder bit. I looked at buying a new, I don't know. I know that when I switch balls of twine, sometimes the knots get caught in there and break. They break right at the needle sometimes. So I know I had to do something. I looked online, and some of the prices on needles for like New Hollands and stuff are cheap, like $60 a needle. So I go, well, maybe I'll just buy another set, and but geez, these are $300 a piece. So at that point, I go, I'll be able to make it work. So we'll see if I'm gonna have to get them on the baler, see if they work. But I got some polishing to do yet.